Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for the rest of July 2020 for Pisces. Now this could also be a read for whenever you see it, but I just wanted to do something else for July. So I am outside. There are people kind of mowing lawns, so you might hear some of that in the background, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you can still hear me. There's another type of machine that keeps coming on and off, so I hope that you can hear me through all that. It's just such a beautiful day, and this is the time I have to do the reading, Pisces, so again, I apologize if there is too much noise. I am going to be doing the Gypsy spread, which is like a modified Celtic cross. I am using Mucha Tarot, or Tarot Mucha, excuse me, in case you're wondering what the cards are. They're beautiful cards, you will see. And I am also using the Romance Angels Oracles to get started with the reading. I will go ahead and try to get a really good card for you. Let's see what comes up. I hope I get a new card that I've not ever pulled before. Again, you kind of the card chooses you in some ways, so all right, let me give it a couple more shuffles. I just want to make sure everything's going. It is. All right, so this is for Pisces for love reading, July 2020, or whenever you happen to come across heart-to-heart conversations, Pisces. And you are a very heart-driven person, Pisces. There goes the noise. I hope you can still hear me. I will try to talk a little bit louder so it kind of goes over that machine. All right, so you are a very heartfelt person, Pisces. So it looks like it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So whatever's happening in love, Pisces, you need to have heart-to-heart conversations. And most Pisces I know are pretty good at that, so it shouldn't be too tough for you. Let me move this out of the way. I also invested in some little easels for some of my readings for the future, and I'm using them today to show the underlining message, or like the underlining message, just a little bit more of what's going on by using the card at the bottom of the deck. All right, Pisces for July 2020. What is there for you for the rest of July 2020, or whenever you see this? Okay, you're being a little stubborn. Let me give it one more, Pisces. Okay, I will cut the deck. Oh my God, here comes the lawnmower. All right, let's see what we have. Central theme, pretty much. You are looking at choices, okay? That's the Two of Wands. So it looks like you're kind of faced with choices. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. Okay, choices. I hope I can still move this one. I can. Your obstacle is the Knight of Pentacles. Hermit. Ace of Cups. This is your energy now. This is for kind of more or less it could be yours in the future. Could be happening. Your past. Looks like you've been very generous, Pisces, in the past. And your future, you got the Star, which is a beautiful card. All right, so you may be seeing an Aquarius in your future, Pisces. All right, so the bottom of the deck is the Empress. Okay, the Empress is like a queen, sort of has I think it's almost a little bit of a stronger energy than the Queen. It's a major arcana card as well, so anything in the major arcana is a higher level of, it's more like a big picture, okay? Like themes that are big pictures. The minor arcanas are more detail-oriented information, okay? okay? All right, here you go. Pisces, you are faced with a choice, okay? And the choice that you're going to make can affect your future, can affect your life. It could bring some significant changes. So I can see why you're contemplating and thinking it over. You have a beautiful scenery, and I feel that whatever choice you take is probably going to be a choice that is going to change your life significantly. There are two very different choices that you have, and I'm thinking these are people. This is a love reading. What's interesting about this card is in the Tarot Mucha is, and you know what, I have to check it on the Rider-Waite because I never noticed it on the Rider-Waite. This choice is firm. It's tied down. It is something that is probably already either something that a choice that you're, a path that you're already following, or it could be a path, like if you do choose that path, that's going to keep you more grounded, possibly a little restrained, okay? The other choice that you have, Pisces, is one that's more free, that you can move around at your own will, okay? So it looks like you're looking at two different paths to take with love. I'm not sure. I'm going to pull a clarifier for this one, Pisces, because I want to know if you're looking at relationship or you're looking at more of a personal choice that could lead to a relationship, okay? And you did get the Six of Cups, which is the soulmate card. Okay, this is a card of fond memories. Maybe you are trying to decide if you want to stay with someone or be with someone from your childhood that you know that you're pretty grounded with, or if you want to follow your heart and go to a new path. All right, your obstacle is that something is taking just, you know, it's an offer coming in. This is not necessarily a bad obstacle, but it could be something that's weighing on your mind heavily, okay? So non-obstacles tend to be things that are terrible. They may be the root of the problem or the root of your decision making. So I feel like one of them is possibly taking a little bit longer to get to where you want to be, whichever path you're choosing. And I am going to pull a clarifier for this. I do see love here, but I want a little bit more clarification. So we definitely have love coming your way. Okay, definitely it's between lovers. You are having a hard time deciding which love you want. So it could be a love that you have already right now, which I'm honestly getting the feeling right now, Pisces, that you are either in a relationship or you are starting a relationship, but you have your eye on somebody else, okay? It's just a strong feeling that I'm getting. And to begin a relationship is going to take some time, the one that you truly want. And I say that because you have the Two of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Empress right here. And the Empress is all about starting things new, the creation of something, your energy for anything. And it's a really nice card to have. It's a beautiful card, just as the Two of Cups. So you have your eye on somebody. Now for some of you, it can mean that you're already in a relationship and you're trying to decide who to go with or how to maneuver it, or if you want to take the time. Of course, time is here. If you want to take the time to get to know this other new person, your heart is longing for somebody, though. I think it's very apparent to you who you want. Or if you're single, maybe you're trying to decide between two people. Either way, you're deciding between two people. You are making a choice about love here, okay? And one of them is very much in your heart, and you know what you want, okay? Now, I'm hoping that we can clarify if you're really battling in your mind, like, who do I choose? Who do I choose? It seems to be that the choices that you have both seem to be really good choices for different reasons, Pisces, okay? You may not get from one person what you can get from the other. One is more rooted, more grounded. The other one, I think, gives you more freedom or more opportunities to do stuff, to do things. So it could be a personality thing. Now, I am seeing a very Aquarius feel for your future. So if you know anyone born toward the end of January, middle of February, it could be, it's almost showing me that this is going to be your choice, but we'll find out. Until we finish the read, I don't know that for sure. Okay, now you definitely are in a position where you are trying to reflect and get some ideas in your head and trying to decide what you really want. You have the Hermit as your future. Not the future, I call it like a soft future, but it's not yours yet, but it will be. And it could already be happening. So this is a card that shows that you are taking some time to reflect and do some soul searching. Okay? I strongly feel that whoever you choose may end up being your soulmate. And I feel that you know that. And I feel, so people have more than one soulmates in their lifetime. If you're lucky enough to run into one of them, that's great. But it looks like you may have two going on here, Pisces. You may be faced with two really wonderful choices people-wise. Like if you're a girl, maybe there are two guys that you have your eye on, or, you know, whatever it is that attracts you. You may feel like, wow, like I don't want to give up this one to go with that one. But you know deep down which is the one. And that's the thing with the reflection card. You really need to look at that and think, who can you be happiest with? You don't want to go around breaking hearts either, so it's wise that you're making this decision with so much self-reflection. Okay, Pisces? You're not in a bad position. I think a lot of people would die to be in your situation where you have two great choices for mates, and that's the problem. You know, the problem is, I think that maybe the one that you want, that deep down that you want, because this did come up as sort of an obstacle, that the one that you want may take a little bit longer to get to. Maybe that person is with somebody else right now, and you feel like you would have to wait for them. So you need to decide if the wait is worth it. Okay, Pisces? Definitely, so that's kind of what's going on, what's going to help in the future make the decision appears the Hermit. What you have in your present is overflowing love. You have love from all angles. As you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 streams of love coming down from that cup, and the cup seems to be filling and filling and filling. And there's a little bird in here that's putting a coin in there, and it looks like a coin to me, and it's making me feel like wherever this love is constantly being fed, whether you're doing the feeding, they're doing the feeding, you are in probably one of the luckiest situations I have seen in a long time in a card reading, Pisces. Absolutely filling with love from every angle. Okay? I love this read for you, Pisces. In your past, you have been generous. You have been a giver and a taker. No problems. This is where you stem from at the present moment. This card is about the past, but it's also about how your past and how you tend to be, things you've done, affect you in the future, Pisces. You have always been a very generous person. You are a giver and a taker, and that's great. 50-50 as far as emotion, support, love. You definitely are a person that you love to receive, but you also love to give. What a great past to have, because that affects your future. Your future, you have the star. I am going to pull a clarifier for this. The star is an energy of rising up to the occasion, finding who you want to be. The star, the moon, and the sun, I think, are one of my favorites, because I feel that those cards really show your transformation as a person. Okay, when the Fool is going through his journey in life through the major arcana, those 3 cards are the major transformations of who you are. You are definitely striving to be the best person you can be. You are striving to be the star. Okay? And I also feel that this could be an indication of who you may choose. Do you know an Aquarius, Pisces? I'm going to pull a clarifier for that, and hopefully we'll get an answer. If not, and I couldn't have asked for a better card. I feel that you are absolutely so lucky in love right now. This is your time, Pisces. And I almost feel like if you don't have an Aquarius in your life, you may run into an Aquarius, or if one of the choices of your two people is an Aquarius, you need to choose the Aquarius. It's almost screaming at you, excuse me. But either way, if that's not the case and the Aquarius is not the person for you, then you are definitely going to find love that is going to help you shine like the magnificent star that you really are. This person is going to bring out the absolute best in you. Okay, Pisces? You are one lucky duck. I can tell you that for sure. You have a great reading, Pisces. So please give me a thumbs up, a like, and leave a comment so that I know what you like, what you don't like. If you really like my read, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope this resonated for some of you, Pisces. If not, maybe next time, or check your rising sign and check my reads for the rising sign, okay? You are lucky ducks, Pisces. This is probably the most beautiful, positive read that I have had for this whole July. All right, thank you for visiting Miami Star Tarot, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, Pisces.